Hey there, guys. So, another one showed up. This is a MTD, or a white 1850, or should I say it was. It ran and it drove, but it had lots of problems. The steering was seized. Drive shaft had some clanging and banging going on. Yeah, I'm pretty much just taking this thing right down to the bare frame and scrapping the frame itself. I'm going to keep the hydro pump and the rear axle, because it's the same as what fits in this guy, the high and low range. And yeah, it's the same. There's your high and low range. There's high, there's low, and the neutral. So I know it works, which is good. I tested it out while it was running. It's got bigger back tires on it, which are different. It's hard to really tell, but either way, the dash is pretty much missing altogether. I'm guessing someone tried to fix it. So yeah, that was very hard to remove that coupler from the shaft on the engine. I don't have the right tools here, and trying to do it with what I have is tricky. But I did it. So now I got this guy here, and it runs. I know it runs. It actually doesn't even need a carb clean or nothing. It runs good. So if this guy here has any issues with the carburetor or the governor system or anything where it's too big of a problem to really get into, I'll just swap it out for that far one here and it'll work. So yeah, and then these two are 16s I found out. That's an 18 and that's an 18, where those are 16s. And it's the 16 horsepower covers. So yeah, that's another one to the collection. So it's not gonna be a whole tractor, I'm just using it for parts. There's a lot of good bits, like the hydraulic lift. This valve is still good, it still goes up and down. The piston is underneath the frame here and it goes up and down still too. All that worked. It's got a remote reservoir here for the filter, which is kind of nice. It's actually, you know, I could buy a regular filter. I don't have to buy a special one with this setup. So down the road, I might swap out that guy, because trying to find a new one is almost impossible. So, hey little kitty, what are you doing? Oh, okay. So, yeah, another little short video. It's just the next day and working away little by little. I'm gonna have this thing completely stripped down, so that way I keep the rear end, like I said, and some other bits, but the rest is scrap. So at least I got a good running motor and a good trans with hydraulics out of it. Maybe the tires. So far they're holding air, which is nice, you know, it's good. So yeah. Oh, and if any of you guys are local to, you know, southern Ontario and are looking for a 13 horse engine, I gotta take these pulleys off still yet, but oh, she's heavy. Oh, it's hard with one hand to do this. Holy shit. Oh. Oh. So yeah, there, now you can see it. I'm gonna end up putting this one up online for sale. I don't know, like $150. 200 bucks, something. Not crazy, it's used. And I know brand new, you get them on sale for 450 or 500 bucks. So, it's a good motor, I know it runs good. I could probably just start it up right now the way it sits, but there's no exhaust, so she's just a tad bit loud. Oh, and that MTD had this on there, which is nice. Flat pulley. The bearing was still good in it. Because, well, the Bolins, one of them, this guy here, you could see it, the bearings are, yeah, they're not really doing so hot in there. This thing is really chunky and they're a little bit different. This one's just a tad bit wider, but hey, I think it'll work. Keeps the PTO going, right? And then this came off. I think that's what the clanking and banging and rattling was. I'd say that keyway is a little bit worn out. And I don't even know what to say here. I think someone cut it and customized it, or who knows, because there's no set screws. And I'm thinking that these used to be the set screws. And it got cut in half. So yeah, that's a first. Never seen that. Working on stuff before, that's a first for me. So yeah, little by little, I'm gonna pick away and strip this thing right down until there's nothing left, and then I could get my Ford back right up again, because I don't like leaving it poking out. So either way, till the next time, guys, have a good one and stay safe. Hopefully soon I'll show you the next clip when I get this thing torn apart and get this one all zinged together the way I want it. So yep, take care guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching. Bye.